I've got something really exciting to tell you guys. Um, Several years ago, in fact, maybe almost 25 to 30 years ago, a long time ago, I was running through the airport in Dallas, Texas, and I had a very heavy suit bag on my shoulder, my right shoulder, and I had to run a long way to catch a connecting flight. I made the flight, but at the same time, I sat there in the plane and said, "My gosh, my shoulders hurt. I did something to it." And after I got back home in Atlanta, I thought, "Oh, it'll get better. It'll get better." It never got better. I eventually went to an orthopedic surgeon. He checked it out, said, "There's nothing wrong with it. I can't do anything for you. It'll get better." Okay. And then a few years go by, probably maybe 4 or 5 years go by, nothing got better. I go back and they checked it again, more x-rays, checking it. He says, "Nope, there's nothing there. You just have to live with that." So years go by, and this whole time, I can't raise my right arm any higher than this. This is as high I would go without really, really hurting me. And I don't think I could even go any higher than that. A friend of ours uh, came over for dinner, and she brought us some Lifewave X39 patches. I don't know if you've heard about these. I had not heard about them. And she just left them with us, a packet of them with us, and said, try these things, see what you think. And so I said, "Okay, I'll do it." I looked them up, and it seemed like a reasonable company, and I put the patch right here on near my shoulder, and found out later you can put them almost anywhere you want to on your body, but I, for some reason, just chose there near the shoulder that was giving me trouble. And this is what happened. Within 2 to 3 minutes, not hours or days or weeks, minutes, I raised my arm and said, "Oh my gosh, that doesn't hurt. I wonder how far I can go." And I went up 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 into the area I had not been in years with this arm. It's incredible. Pain was virtually gone, probably down from 100% if you started there down to maybe a 10. And it has stayed that way. It's been going almost 2 weeks now. Everything is great. It's even got a little bit better than that first time. And I am extraordinarily impressed with this. And I'm making this video because if you have any kind of healing issues, if you've got any kind of pain issues, what this patch does, the X39 Lifewave patch, is it triggers your own stem cells in your body, not putting anything in. This patch doesn't put anything through your skin. It activates the stem cells that are already in your body and allows them to regenerate and to do what they've always been designed to do from the time you were very young. In fact, what's crazy about it is science has proven that by the time you're 30 or so, 50% of all the stem cells in your body that are responsible for keeping you healthy and repairing things are basically asleep. They don't work anymore. And by the time you approach 60 years old or so, about 90% are dormant and not working. What this patch does, I found out later why it works so well, is that almost immediately stimulates your own stem cells to reactivate and to produce more stem cells that are healthy. They go to work doing the job. The patch does nothing except activate the stem cells. What happens is in your own body, the stem cells do the work. And here's a couple of things that I have found out with a little bit of research. Now, these things are patented. They've been around a long time. The company has. There's been over 80 clinical studies, and they show these things to actually work. So it's not something that you're guessing at it. I wouldn't even be bothering with this if this wasn't such an impact on me personally. So this is what I want to tell you a couple of things about it. What the patch does is it will help you with rapid pain relief. That's exactly what happened to me. And there's no going back from that. I don't want to ever go back to where I was before. It's a miracle, and I can do so much more than I could just a week ago. It reduces inflammation. Again, that's what happened to me. The tenderness and swelling around that shoulder is gone completely. It supports wound healing. Makes stem cells enable your wounds to heal if you cut yourself or abrasion or a burn. That's what stem cells do, and this helps that. It improves your energy and vitality. I've already noticed that myself. Mental acuity and clarity. I don't know about that. I don't I feel any better mentally than I did before, but I feel a lot of relief from the pain and problems I had. It enhances sports performance. If you're in sports at all, I don't care how old you are. We have friends that are, in their 70s and playing softball leagues. So, if you're a kid or a teenager or student, college, adult, and you're in sports, this helps you by making your stem cells active and keeping things at tip-top shape as they possibly can in your body. So it enhances the sports performance. Gives you faster recovery from exercise. If you go to the gym and you get worn out and you're sore for a day or two, this helps you recover quicker from that. And it gives you your skin improved appearance. It can clear up issues on skin. I've seen some before and after photos that were just astonishing. So what's going on there with this patch is it's triggering the stem cells in my body, in this case, to get active. And it didn't take them more than a couple of minutes to say, hey, I see a problem there. And they go right to wherever in your body there is an issue. Now, my wife, Kathy, has also been since I have been on it. She's not had any really results with it yet. But what that says is that's good in that there's no immediate surface result from it, but they are going to work inside the body on anything in the body where there's an issue. They go there. They'll help repair and damaged organs, internal injuries, any of those things that are going on. And sometimes it takes time for you to see the result from these. In fact, this is what you can expect from this patch. The first few days, about 4,000 genes. Now, this is because of the clinical studies that were done. This is why they know it. I'm not just making this stuff up. Within 24 hours, the stem cell activation patch begins to reset 3,000 or 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. People using the stem cell patches will experience an immediate effect, probably, with an elevation of antioxidants and a decrease in inflammation. That's what happened to me. Within 1 to 3 months, physical changes can occur. Activating the stem cells leads to an increase in collagen in the skin, which decreases wrinkles and increases hair growth. That's something I can use. Even if you don't feel the effects quickly, you can rest assured that they're actually happening in your body because the clinical studies showed that. Within 3 to 6 months, active stem cell repair is taking place and your body is actively repairing. Your stem cells are now actively creating deep healing in your body. And within 6 to 12 months, age reversal begins. So it doesn't mean you're going to get younger and younger and younger. That's not what I was talking about. But the age reversing is to the point where your cells and your organs will be younger in their condition, and which will give you longer life with better health. So all I'm saying is I am astonished at what has happened with me so far. And I encourage you to look into this. I'll put on my screen here in just a minute website you can go to and look at that I should give you all the information, and also a way to contact me and Kathy. If you have questions, we'll be glad to help you. But man, I'll tell you, this is incredible stuff. And I really, really strongly recommend that you look into it seriously. Thanks. One of the great things about this company is that they are so confident in their products being what they say they are that they give you a money-back guarantee. So you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain.